Deion Sanders jumped off the new season with his first official press conference on February 1st, 2023. It was great. It was a great start to Black History Month. He went over a lot of different things. I'm going to recap it now. The press conference is about 15, 20 minutes. Hopefully, I can just condense it down. He started with there's 42 new scholarship players on the team. There 29 already on campus, and I'm talking about 42 new scholarships issued to high school seniors that are already on campus and enrolled in the university. Period. 29 already on campus. What I found a lot from what he talked about was their walk on tryouts. Now, every college team has tryouts or walk ons, but how many numbers he listed was incredible. It's like insane. Playing college football is not what I would be accustomed to. It's almost a football team of walk-ons trying to get on the team, and they can probably play if they came to Colorado wanting to get on the team. They're just not scholarship players. So did they pass up scholarships at smaller colleges just to try to walk on at the University of Colorado? It's completely possible. Now, he said there are kids from 16 states, which is a new Colorado record. He says the state of Florida leads the way with seven players. It doesn't surprise me. He went on and on about how, he's a Florida player and he understands that market and definitely came to dominate that market and has more connections there. And he plans on doubling that number. He also said the Buffaloes have a 21st ranking for the new class coming in, and it is the most for 4 stars in Colorado history. That's very impressive. Spring practice starts March 19th, 2023 for the Buffaloes. If you watch their social media channels, they're already doing workouts. They're ready for the spring. That's insane. Let me tell you that one more time. We did workouts in college, before spring ball started, but that started in February. It wasn't in January. We enjoyed our January. That was it. Those kids have been working since they've been there, and they seem to, they're locked in. So it's going to be an interesting spring. The black and gold spring game is April 22nd. He has already tweeted out. Coach Prime has already tweeted out that it's going to be a nationally televised game. It's going to be a lot of eyeballs on there. It may be a sellout for a spring game. Unless you're talking like Ohio State or some other program that's really up there big to sell out for a spring game, that's very, very impressive. Now, they did he started to take questions. Some of the reporters were like, you have a great team, you have all these 4 stars, completely revamped the whole team, a lot of hope. But he said, you in the Pac-12, it's very, very full with great quarterbacks coming back, the Caleb Williams, the Bo Nix, the Penix. A lot of people in the Pac-12 are going to be talented at throwing the football. And he basically asked, what have you done to prepare for that? And he's basically said, not only the secondary, but I've emphasized the pass rushers too. You can build inside out with linemen all you want, but he emphasized that you have to, especially when they're throwing the ball, you have to get not only secondary players like the Travis Hunters and the Cormanis, you're going to have to get the edge rushers because they have to get home. They have to hit those quarterbacks. They have to get them on the ground. They got to bat the balls down. They got to prevent touchdowns. He went on and on about that. So he feels like he's put himself in a position, but they're going to go through spring ball. Another portal is going to open. Transfer portal opens up at the end of the spring. So he, in fact, believes they will get more. It's not just ended the transfer portal currently right now. They're ranked, I believe he said, top 5 as far as the portal goes. And he, in fact, probably going to get some more from the bigger programs, whether people are not satisfied with their playing time or they didn't perform as well as they wanted to in spring, but and wants a new situation. So this team is not set. The team is not going to be set. This is going to change. It's going to be expanded. It's going to be tweaked by the time the first game in September against TCU comes. All right. He then talked about, well, one quote I liked. He said, "The game of life don't play, and when it does, it plays for keeps." So he was really talking about how he tries to impact the kids on the road, not so much X's and O's, but life stuff, and that was really important to me. And then he tells us the I'm coming origin, which is so funny. Transformed from I'm coming to we coming. But he says that honestly came from when he had a decision to make. He was sitting in Jackson, Mississippi in a restaurant. He just up and called the athletic director, Rick, and simply said, I'm coming. It wasn't a expanded sentence. It was Rick was thinking he was gonna get bad news. He thought he might go to another program, whatever the case may be. He just says, "I'm coming," and that's the origin of that. And he's started to, they're making shirts and bringing that into the football field, into the mantra of the Colorado Buffaloes. So I thought it was a really, really impressive first press conference. I thought it was cool that it was on the opening day of Black History, because this is Black History. I'm going to do another. I was working on another video when this press conference occurred, and just to give you a preview of it, he is the only coach in college football to do this. Like it's amazing. So you'll see that in a little bit. I'm probably going to release that either tomorrow or later this week. But we appreciate you all, Heritage Sports, and I'll talk to y'all soon.